Hello, this is Shantae from Brown Sugar Talks coming to you on Freedom Friday. And man, I know yesterday I was just all up in my feelings and shit, recording and whatever. And Nipsey Hussle was laid to rest, I don't know anything about Nipsey Hussle, so I haven't really looked at it or read it and plus it's death. I'm from a place where things happen. Men die. And for me, it affects me. It affected me a lot. People don't even understand. I don't even think my family really understand how much that affects me. I knew it was something wrong when they killed the dude who was was it Sterling Brown or something like that. I just went off. It was just I could not take it after Mike Brown was gone, and then it was they killed the other, he had a gun in the car and he reached for it. And then what happened is I was on Facebook. That's what took me off Facebook too. I was on Facebook and I just they just kept the video going. The girl kept the video on him while he was dying. She didn't put the phone down to just hold him or nothing, help him with the bullet wound. I don't know. It was just anything. I'm about to cry, but it's I can't know. That's just I gotta stay away from that shit because it ain't right. I gotta know what's going on too at the same time. But it's I don't want to see people dying. It's just it just happened. They just consistently just hit you with just video after video of violence and dying and all this negative shit. That is and I know my sister called me one day. She was I just, she was I don't feel good. She was just I can't do this no more. Not that she want, it was just she was going through it. I'm this negative stuff. I was you gotta filter out the shit on your Facebook because I think myself, I'd rather look at Diddy with $1 million and him talking about whatever as opposed to just looking at Paulie and he cussing and fussing and beating his kids and they fighting and he all that. It's some shit you just don't want to see. So I just man, all that stuff, it's just I hope I got his name right too. But even with Sandra Bland, I was coming to Texas when she was coming to Texas. I think that was the first moment of realization, damn, you made it here, because I was coming to Texas when all that shit with her happened. For whatever reason, the cop threw her out on the ground and all this different stuff. And even here, when I got here, I got a ticket. It was I had this situation with a cop, well, not with the cop, but with kids at a school. They had the same last name, and the teachers would come and tell me stuff about the dude. I'm just about their family. It's what you telling me for? I don't, if you know something, report it. I don't know this motherfucker. All I know is I teach his child. I teach their child. So then when I got here, I got a ticket, and the dude was yeah, and this is my name. It's I don't. Listen, dude, I don't fucking know you. I don't fucking know you, So, I don't know, just all that shit. That's why I be y'all got the wrong fucking idea about everything. Ain't nobody talking about y'all. The shit is about me, it ain't even about everybody that they think it's about. It's not about you. It ain't got shit to do with you. I don't even fucking know y'all, So, I don't know. It's just man, but just to think. So, anyway, it's just I got to the point where I'm just looking at it, I'm just man, I don't know how people deal with it, and I'm telling you, I woke up one day and they just put Nipsey Hussle all on my Instagram timeline. It's just Nipsey. It's oh, okay, cool, but I don't know nothing about him, and I'm not about to go back and I like what everybody does, the tributes and stuff, all the stuff that they take time and do, and just like research them and all this different stuff. And it just sounded like we both had the same message, and like the same conclusion is that if I would have stayed where I was and tried to do anything, they would have hurt me, because that's just how, you know, people see you. Like, they gonna assume you got more money than what you got. They gonna assume that, you know, you especially if you're not treacherous. I feel like you gotta have a little treachery in you sometimes, you know. So it's like, I couldn't, you know, whatever dreams I had to rebuild something, or try to, like, because at first that was my first dream. It's like, write a book, you know, write this book, and, you know, and not to say it's gonna be a bestseller. It's just like, I was just like, it's gonna, you know, like, it's like I already had positive thoughts about the book. So I'm writing a book, and I'm just like, yeah, this just like, maybe just get people to come back to East St. Louis. Like, let's build it up. Like, let's build it. But it's so much damage that it's like, man, do you know what it's gonna be like? How are we gonna rebuild it, you know? And so I'm just sitting in this fucked up ass apartment, living this best life that I imagined for myself, you know, trying to get the shit together. And man, I just kept thinking, dude, really, for real? Like, I'm thinking, I could do this. I could rebuild, you know, I can rebuild it, you know. And I don't think that would have worked out. You know, it's like I had to go, because it was always something. It was always something else. Always something else. And then, like, watching shit, and just like, you think, yeah, you can't, that ain't no shit you can really do. You know, like, that ain't, people understand they ain't really no shit you could do. You could care a whole lot, and you could try, but somebody gonna still come back and be like, nah, we don't want that. You know, like, that ain't good enough, because you ain't good enough. And, well, you know, it's like they'll never see that they need something different. And not to say that what they have now is wrong, you know. So, I don't know, I guess that's the thing you gotta learn about urban teaching. Because I know I preach it too, but it's like, yeah, you still want change. Like, it's like you still want something to have, like, something to be different for them, you know. But sometimes it's just not. Like, sometimes it's just like, you gotta let them flow with what they flow with. So I think, like, that's like one of the keys to urban teaching, is like, you gotta know, like, you can't come in here and just think that we gonna change just because you want us to change, you know. You can't come in here and just like throw your fucking policies all fucking day and just be like, oh yeah, this because it's the right thing to do. And it's like, sometimes you can't teach white people that, because they'll be like, oh, no, this is the policy. Well, you gotta fuck the policy right now, because this person is not actually doing enough stuff wrong for you to even enforce a policy right now. Like, it's like, almost like, that's how you help, that's how you make shit fair. Like, stop putting up all these fucking rules, 1 2 3 4 5, like, they didn't do this, that, and the other, but the person was dedicated, the person showed growth, the person did this, that, and the other. And it's like, that's the whole thing. Like, it, but white people go back to the black and white, like, nah, you know, they didn't make it on time, and but you know that this person don't have a car, you know that this person got a handicapped child, you know that this person got all this other shit going on. It's like, never do they make it fair, but then they'll make it fair for this motherfucker who did all the right shit and probably had a lawyer to do it because they had money. So it's like, they don't make the time or give it the grace, as far as like, just like what the fuck they have to do, you know. So it's like, I think that's the part of being urban that people don't understand. Just even if black people come to the white community, like, it's not like somebody looking for a handout, they just looking for you to fucking understand. Like, some shit be hard, like, it's just like, man, I can't fucking make, you know, this shit can't happen. But if Becky do it, because Becky daddy can help her anytime, you know, Becky can get help, you know. But it's like, most Hispanic, brown people, we can't always get help, you know. We probably already didn't sacrifice every fucking thing we had to just even try to make it, you know. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like that's the stuff that we just need to get back to. And I like that Nipsey was like, basically just trying to break it down for people. Like, this is what we gotta do, you know, in order to make it happen. This is what we gotta do here, this is what we gotta do there. But man, to be hurt or killed for it, you know, just because he saw something beautiful for life, you know, that shit fucked up. That's some fucked up shit. That shit is really completely fucked up. And I have dealt with a lot of shit, and so, like, just even thinking about the whole Mike Brown situation, then the infiltration of the KKK into the police department, like, that's a lot of bullshit that people go through, It's just because of the color of their skin, and I get mad, so it's, like, better probably for me to just do the podcast than to try to address it in any kind of way, like, just any way at all. So, but that's what I wanted for the school. Like, I just wanted them to see that they were gorgeous, like, it's like, but I couldn't do that because it was always something like, let's repeat the day. Let's do this. Let's do, it's like, do you understand, like, everything I've been through right now? Like, do you understand that part? Like, do you get it? You don't get it. And so it's like, no, let's do it again. Let's just have the kids go in there and jump out, because let's see if she racist. Like, it's just, let's show them she's not. I don't know what's going on in the background, but it's like, let's just show them. Like, yesterday Jesus did it, now today have Donovan do it. It's like, no, like, for real though, go in there and waste water and throw markers and shit. Like, she didn't put in a policy, but I had them last year, so I don't need to do that. Like, it's like, ain't nobody got time for this shit. I'm driving every fucking day. I'm late. My mama done died. Like, it's like I have 50 fucking things going. I can't pay bills. I can't pay tolls. My car note late. Like, my lights got cut off. Like, it's just like all this shit and I can't eat lunch because I forgot it. I don't got the money to pay for it. I can't ask nobody. Everybody around me being bitchy and shit. I got some bitch coming in stealing ideas, and then she acting like she don't fucking know me, rubbing up against my chest. You got motherfuckers coming in like it's like they see something in the classroom. Like, oh God, like, come on. Like, everybody fucking fake. They, the bathroom stink, and you just dumb shit. You just like, this motherfucker. Like, can I fucking can I grow as a human fucking being? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, is this, let me just pull your pants back? Like, just like all this shit. And I just left all this shit. And now it's like, now go through some more shit, because you ain't been through enough shit. Fucking with my tires and, just like, man, motherfucker, seriously, like, I ain't, like, man, come on. So it's like, you get to that point and, man, it's like, still somebody, you not really recognizing that it's people out here dying because of the color of their fucking skin. The color of their skin. Some shit they can't never fucking change. Something that they can't never change. They can't change it. Like, they can't wake up and just be like, okay, today I'm going to be white and my name's Susan. Today I'm going to be Hispanic and my name is Rosalind. I don't know. Like, just anything, some shit that they can't fucking change. And it's like, it's a joke. Like, this shit is a joke today. Like, we just gonna joke because this what we doing today. This our life today. And it's like, that's not life though. Like, that ain't what we facing right now. We ain't really telling them what the fuck they gotta face. Even though they do have to face it at the same time, it's like, and we not telling them how great they are. We not letting them know that, We not letting them know shit. Like, we just, man. And then we blame them, for not thinking well of themselves. We just keep blaming them for shit. Then we blame other people. You want this, and you want, everybody can't be the same, to somebody, And that's the whole thing too. You gotta realize that it take a whole lot of personalities to do what they do. I know a lot of people meet me and they be like, oh, her voice, I remember this lady, she was like, you so soft and sensitive. And it's like, have you met my daddy? Have you met him? Like, I actually live with them. I've been with them for a whole lifetime. Have you met him? And you would think that my daddy was like some scholar. Nah, my daddy from the hood. He came up from very humble beginnings. Very humble. and just made this fabulous thing happen. Just like made